Good afternoon. This is Fig and Fruit Nursery and Orchard. This is our greenhouse where we keep our fig trees. This is their winter storage. Today's February 27th, and we're going to take the blankets off the tops for the winter. And one thing I do is use that to help hold that down and put them over the cracks. As you can see, they ain't just perfect. Don't completely cover the whole box. It's more about what little bit of cracks is there. It's okay to have the cracks, it lets them breathe. But we're going to take the tops off and have a look at the trees, and it's wake up time here. So I'll explain more about that when we get them uncovered. Okay, got them uncovered. We're gonna walk down through here and have a look at them. I ain't gonna talk about no varieties. We're just gonna look and see if there's any damage. I set up the trees, but this is how I keep my trees through the winter, in these boxes here in zone 7. If they're too tall, I just flip them over. Now I'm gonna have to come through here and water them in real good and do a bunch of up potting. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to just water them in, and then over the next 3 or 4 days, there's one I didn't set up, over the next 3 or 4 days, I will get a bunch of these in bigger pots and then get them put back in here. And probably do a little bit of pruning, and I may video some of that. But as you can see, these boxes work just perfect here in zone 7. There's no damage. We'll be seeing Breva pop up just here in a few days. Well, speaking, look at there. So that's super jumbo DK. But don't see no damage on none of these trees. This is green Mitch. I need to set that tree over there up. Here's one that was a little tall. It all looks good. I don't really prune my potted trees very much at all. But all it takes is this box. And so what'll happen here is the next several nights, it's gonna be above 40. So I'm gonna leave this open, let them get air and heat and let the ground temperatures build up. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna water this all in real good. And in about 3 nights, it's gonna get down below 40 at night. So any night that it is below 40 degrees outside, actually, we're gonna have some nights it's gonna be 26, 28. I will just put the tops back on these, cover them up for the night. The next morning, 9 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock, I'll uncover them. Or my wife will come uncover them. If I can't get it, she'll come uncover them. And then as long as we may cover them back. If it's gonna be 45 for a high, you gotta uncover them every day. 40, because it's gonna be 70 in here if it's sunny. And honestly, even on days that it's 40 out and it's not sunny, it'll still be 50 in here. And if you have these covered up through the night and hold that heat in, it stays really warm in here. So at this point, I'm waking my trees up because it's not gonna get below freezing in these boxes. On nights that it gets down to 0 out, these boxes get down to about 20 degrees. But it's really gotta be cold, and we're done with that for this season. There'll be no more super, super cold weather, for sure. So we don't have to worry about it getting too cold. We need to wake our figs up and start getting as much heat on them and sunlight on them as we can. Well, there's what they all look like. I don't see any damage anywhere in here on any of these, and you can see some of these we had bent over and pulled over, but I don't see any damage, which is normally I don't have any damage. We had 2 nights this winter it got to 0 out. Had quite a bit of snow off and on, that's just very unusual. But at this point, the 14-day forecast only shows 3 nights below freezing, and the rest of the time it's going to be, there's 3 or 4 nights it's going to be in the 30s, and then the rest of the time it's above 40 at night. So that's what I look at to determine that I'm going to be okay to do this at this point. It's no problem going forward as far as having to worry about it getting too cold. So there we are. This is what our wake up process looks like here in southern Illinois, zone 7A. And the results of my fig protection for the winter. Thanks for watching.